What's going on, guys? This is Shoosty Bang, back in another video. This is day 14 of 21 days of Black Ops. This is Snoop603 bringing another video for you. Playing a little Team Deathmatch on Grid. First off, I think I said it in one of my first videos. I hate Team Deathmatch in this game. The spawns are just so stupid. I can't stand it. However, like, I can't play any other game type when I'm not playing with friends. Like, when I'm playing with randoms, I cannot rely on anyone. And there are just, like, a couple days where, you know, I've got, like, maybe a half an hour to a kill or 45 minutes or something, and I'll play. And I don't like trying to party up with people because it's just kind of a pain sometimes, and, like, you know, trying to get someone in just for that short game and trying to keep the parties together with this party system, which is kind of broken right now in Black Ops. They still need to fix it. It's just not worth it for that short period of time. So, what I try and do is I try and play Team Deathmatch or Free-For-All or something. I have not put in any time yet. I have not played a single game of Free-For-All. So, I was like, well, you know what? I don't want to either. I'm going to go back and try and play some Team Deathmatch again. And I feel like I kind of figure it out. You know, like, I've, like, made myself, okay, you know, you really got to be aware of where the spawns could possibly be. You know, you kill a guy or two, you got to be constantly checking the radar, because you just don't know where people are going to pop up from. You know, you got to kind of pay attention. Like, if you realize that all of a sudden you're kind of in the middle of nowhere and your team's nowhere near you, you are about to get shot in the back. It's going to happen. It always happens. So now that I finally got that in the back of my head, like, dude, you really got to pay attention to what everyone else is doing. It's not just about what you're trying to do anymore, because you are going to get flanked every 2 friggin' seconds. As soon as I figured that out, this game has become bearable for me, as far as Team Deathmatch goes. I know this isn't a great game. At the end, I go 30-14 with a pretty sweet triple kill to end it. I was really stoked on that because I almost always was going negative. And then I finally, you know, sat down in the day. I was like, okay, Sean, you know, went over everything I just said. Like, pay attention to the map. Pay attention where your team is. Just pay attention to all that crap. And then focus your aim in that direction. And you shouldn't have to worry about it. And as soon as I did that, I started going even. I was like, okay, well, let's take that and, you know, try and be a little more accurate here with your shooting. And then I started going, you know, not so much even as I was going positive a lot more often. And that really turned it around for me. You know, I finally got my mentality away from, like, fuck this shit, I can't stand Team Deathmatch, to this is good. If I'm out playing alone or whatever, I can tolerate this long enough. I still, hands down, prefer objective game types. I don't just like running around shooting people. I like to have that ultimate, you know, end-all goal. But can't always play that because randoms suck. You just cannot rely on them. So with that being said, Prestige. If you have not prestiged yet, but you do plan on it, just a word of warning: if you don't know, you lose all your money when you prestige. You come away with nothing in the end. What you know, you could try and buy weapons, but it doesn't make any sense because you're gonna have to unlock them again anyways. So I highly recommend you put all that money into your player card. Different layers for your emblem, and I forget what they're called, but the backgrounds that your emblem sits on. I would buy all those. Spend all your money on that, because even though you can't unlock your player card to edit it right off the bat, you don't lose any of that. Once it's purchased for the life of your account, you know? So just, you know, if you have a ton of money, you don't know what to do with it right before you prestige, just blow it on all that, because then at least, you know, later on down the road when you want to edit your game or your player card, you have it all unlocked, you've gone and spent all that money, and, you know, you've hopefully unlocked just about all of it, and then you can edit it at will. You don't have to worry about, like, oh man, you know, I gotta spend all this money on this again. It's like, you know, if you're like me and, oh, this is a terrible grenade fail, by the way. You know, like, I was kind of being really frugal with my money. I was not spending it like I probably should have been. I didn't unlock that many weapons because I kind of found the 1 or 2 I was in my comfort zone. So by the time I had Prestige came around, I had like 30 grand in money I didn't spend yet. So that's what I did. It was actually recommended to me by Veggie. So if you want to know what to do with your money, I highly recommend it. So with that being said, this is only day 14. We still have 7 more videos to go. And it's not like that's going to be the end of it for videos from us. We're going to have more. It's just they're not going to come anywhere near as often. You know, not on an everyday basis. We'll probably go back to our every 2 or 3 day format. You know, unless we have something good. Then, you know, we'll just post up whenever. But we'll probably go back you know, like I said, every 2 or 3 days. What do you guys want to see? I did mention, and I don't remember if it was on a forum or in a response to one of the comments on our YouTube page or one of our videos. I mentioned I was going to do a map breakdown specifically for a game type, whether it be demolition or domination. I know Fake Thriller's done them in the past, and they seem to be pretty popular. What map specifically would you guys like to see? There's a bunch, and some of them are just like, you know, you really don't need to see a breakdown on it because it's not that hard to figure out, but there are others. Like, to me, I think Array would be a good one for a breakdown. But I would like to hear from everyone else, and, you know, what do you guys think? Which ones do you have the most problem with? What would you like help with? So on and so forth. You know, even if you want a different game type, we mainly play demolition or domination, but if you want to see something for capture the flag, I actually enjoyed that. I played that with Veggie not too long ago. I had a lot of fun. Didn't get a whole lot of kills or anything, but to me, that's not what it's about. You know, it's like, you know, if you get 20 to 30 kills, cool, but I'm just trying to cap as many flags as I can and just dominate the crap out of the other team, and that's where I get the fun out of it. So leave some feedback directly on this video's comments section. Let me know if there's a specific game type, a specific map that you want to see a video for. So next on the agenda, really random, but I'm really stoked about it, and I kind of want to hear some feedback. The wife and I, literally, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours ago, bought our first dog. I've always had a dog when I was growing up. I love dogs. I just love animals, but I definitely am a dog person. If I could afford it, I'd probably have 2 or 3 dogs. But while we're still young, and we're not making that much money, I'm only going to have 1 dog for now. But we went out, and we got a great deal on a Black Labrador, and he's a male, so we're trying to think of names, and we broke it down to either Arlo or Gus. I talked to Fake Thriller, and he's like, you gotta name it Gus. And we talked to one of our friends who he was on a previous video on here, Potzilla, he said Gus. I want to hear your feedback. I'm kind of torn. Like, Gus, I like it, but it doesn't seem too unique, you know, but it's a really good dog name. It's single syllable. It works. I like Arlo. It's unique, and I'm all about trying to do, you know, unique things. But I don't know. I'd just like to hear some feedback. Totally random. It has nothing to do with video games, but the last couple months of Modern Warfare 2, no one talked about anything that had to do with video games. They talked about whatever. So that's my irrelevant little spiel in the video game world. That's pretty much going to wrap it up. I got nothing else to talk about. Keep checking back. Like I said, we got 7 more videos left for 21 Days of Black Ops. Give us feedback with, you know, if you have something specific that you would love to see, let us know. We'll get it out there for you. We love hearing tips and stuff. So keep checking back. This is Snoof603 for Shoosty Bang. Keep checking back, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See ya.
Come on. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it now.